KD Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Family, I need you to smash up the like, smash up the like, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime, in the between time, I'm going to give some shouts out to the early birds. Start with dun, dun, dun. DeAndre Durham. What up, Dee? Miss Libra. What's up? Tina Miller. M. White. What up? H-Town in the house. Studio Gangster. What's up? Tramiel 29. Willetta White. Double dub. Who's that? Beulah Sampson. What's up, Beulah? Yvette Lewis. Sonia Briggs. Cleveland, Ohio. Reliable Mom, Philly. Reliable Mom. I can rock with that. Peter Benedict, H-Town checking in. And we got Maywood, Illinois, Wild 23. What's up, Leonard Taylor? Nikki B, I'm going in. Check it out, fam. As you know, Ryan Garcia has been banned from boxing for 1 year. This for testing positive for a banned substance. Ryan says that he's headed to the UFC while his boxing career is on hold for a year. Reports surfaced that Ryan Garcia, who has a 24-1 record, settled upon an agreement with the New York State Athletic Commission after he failed a pre-fight and fight day drug test for his bout against Devin Haney. Ryan's A and later tested B samples showed the presence of the banned substance Osterin. Let me make sure I got that right, fam, because I don't like messing up the names and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, fam, got it right. Got it right. Osterin. So he tested positive for the banned substance Osterin. As a result of the agreement with NYSAC, Ryan is now suspended for 1 year. He'll forfeit $1.1 million of his official contract purse to Golden Boy Promotions, of which a portion Haney, who's 31-0, could receive. Ryan was also fined by the commission $10,000, the maximum the state allows. Perhaps more importantly to Ryan Garcia, his majority decision win over Devin Haney has been overturned to a no contest, erasing a massive upset victory and restoring Devin Haney's undefeated record. I ain't got no problem with that, but some of y'all do, so let's talk about it. First and foremost, fam, I ain't got a dog in the fight. If I do got a dog in the fight, that dog name is boxing. That's it. When I watch the Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia fight, I just want to see a good fight. See, when I don't really know the fighters personally, if I don't have some type of connection or somebody that I know that I'm really cool with, is tight, really tight with one of them, I'm just rooting for a good fight, kind of like I do when I watch football or basketball. If my team ain't in it, then I'm just looking for a good matchup. I just want to see a good matchup. And that fight between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, based on what I knew about each of their skills, it proved that something was off, because I predicted that Devin Haney would win by decision. Had no idea that it would turn out the way it did. I was very impressed with how Ryan Garcia conducted himself in the ring. Went in, took care of the business. Like it was not just surprising. Let me back up. It was shocking the way he took care of Devin Haney. And after it came out that he was using, then that kind of explained everything to me, because they ban these drugs for a reason. It gives the fighter who uses drugs an unfair advantage. And so that's what happened. Like, you could tell a lot of the things that was going on with Ryan, with his antics, with him drinking beer, if that was really beer, before the fight at the weigh-in, and all of these type of antics are the absolute opposite of what one would expect from a championship fighter. You got to be focused in this ring. This ring thing ain't no joke. You cannot be focused in basketball and you could get through and still get a W because you got teammates. They might pick up the slack. Same thing in football. You ain't playing too well, your teammates may pick up the slack. They can bring in another fighter, another player, while you ride the bench for a minute and get your thoughts together, whatever. So if you ain't performing well, if you're playing team sports, your teammates can pick up the slack. But when you're in that ring, it's you and your opponent, and can't nobody save you. I don't give a damn who you got on your team. I don't care who backing you. It don't matter. It don't matter how many people you have in your entourage. When you walk into that ring, it's you and your opponent and that referee. And that referee ain't gonna save you. He might save you from getting killed, but he ain't gonna save you from getting knocked out or whipped all around that ring. Referee can't save you. So when you see a fighter put a black eye on the sport by using performance enhanced drugs, then that's not cool. That's not cool for boxing. Boxing is already taken a lot of blows over the last maybe 20 years or so. So boxing needs to have it needs to be a fair playing ground. We don't need people using drugs in the sport. We don't need referees cheating or judges cheating, giving people wins when they should get an L, or giving somebody an L when they should get a W. We don't need none of that in boxing. Stephen A. had a lot to say about it. He made the video viral now, where he talked about it. He was like, look, man, if you got to cheat in any sport, it ain't for you. If you got to cheat to win, we don't respect that. We don't respect it. And he also said some people sit up on social media, specifically IG, he said, and they support people like Ryan Garcia. That's why they ain't got no life. That's why they really ain't got nothing going on, because they support people like Ryan Garcia. Now, I'm going to go back to what he said about cheating. If you got to cheat, it ain't for you. I'm going to disagree with that. Hey, fam, I got to call a striker striking the ball, man. Look, you're not supposed to bow your opponent, right? Now, I get what Steven's saying and I get it, but I know for a fact, without even watching his tapes, Stephen A. Smith has bowled somebody during the course of a basketball game. Now, I ain't saying he used some performance enhancement drugs. He don't need to do that. He was a good player. But I know he didn't bump somebody, trip somebody up a little bit, hit somebody. That ain't part of basketball. I mean, it's part of basketball, but it's against the rules. And if the ref catch you, they typically they're going to penalize you, right or wrong. So I disagree about the cheating part. I think if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Yeah, man, I know some of y'all ain't gonna like that, but if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now, man. I'm gonna go ahead on and be. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I like to win, man. I need to win. I'm not taking no L's from nobody. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep it a buck with y'all. I'm gonna go and tell y'all something, and some of y'all gonna judge me for this. But I'm just trying to make you understand me, understand the spirit that I have about winning. Let me drink some water on this one, boy, because I'm about to tell y'all something. Now I'm wondering, should I tell you or not? All right, I'll tell you. When my kids were growing up, we played board games. If I had to cheat, I cheated on them. I couldn't take no L from a little 5-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old. I couldn't do it. Yeah. They had to figure it out. Got to figure it out. Playing basketball. If I was on the court and we played against little youngsters, some youngsters got up, usually we don't even let youngsters play. But if they want to get on the court with the big boys, they not getting no calls. Yeah, man, that's how you get them. Break them in. There's levels to this, man. You don't just come in playing with the big boys, getting your way just because you got a nice little jumper or a crossover. We finna let you cross us over? No, you ain't getting no calls. Yeah, that's old school ball. Now, some of y'all youngsters, y'all new people, y'all don't understand that. You cheating a little kid. You treat a little kid. No, man. You ain't just coming on the basketball court. We not losing to a kid. Some of these youngsters got hops. We not losing to no kids. We just gonna call all the calls. And hey, you want to argue over the call? You want to accept the call, or you want to accept something else? What you want to do? Make it light on yourself. But nah, sometime a youngster might have up next. Youngster be like, who got up next? Maybe we trying to leave, or we trying to keep it competitive all the way through. And the youngster be like, it's my up next. No, it ain't. I don't really care how long you've been waiting on the up next. It ain't your up. We next. You play after us. You play after us. Yeah, man. Yeah. Even when the big boys come to the court, some of them ball players from like, if you're from Houston, we talking like Wheatley, Davis, Yates, they'll come to the neighborhood and play ball. Some of them boys could fly. I mean, fly straight up out of the park. They'd be a couple of dribbles and just start flying. Give them a little boot. And then that flight just changed trajectory. And then they boom. And sometimes they might get up real tough, like they want to do something. And then they kind of look around and see what's happening. And then they kind of like calm down. Come on, man. It's just a game, man. This will be cool, man. This is a game, man. We just playing basketball, man. Nah, man, we playing for pride. You ain't coming over here winning like that. If you win, you not finna stunt. Ain't gonna be none of that turning doing the 360s and or 180s. You ain't doing none of that over here. None of that. None of this. all that stunting and stuff. Ooh, none of that. None of that. We're going to have a 7-footer going to be regulated to shooting jump shot. He coming that paint, he going down. Now, I know some of y'all say that's wrong, man. Willie, you're wrong. You're wrong. No, fam. No, man. It just can't have that on our record, man. You know, but I tell you what happened, though. Now, you know, maybe we was wrong. Maybe we was wrong. But for every player that really had it in them, that could come and withstand that pressure that we would put on them, it made some of them so good that they got to the NBA. Some of them were so good, it made them tougher in life. It made them tougher lawyers. You know, it made them tougher, entrepreneurs, tougher educators. Yeah. You know, so it wasn't all bad. It wasn't all bad. You know, it's good and bad that came from it. But, you know, we all got those war stories of coming up as a youngster where we had to earn our stripes. And that's all it was, just earning your stripes. The same thing happened to me. I had to earn my stripes when I was a little tot, you know. I had to earn my stripes. They didn't give it to me. I had to come up tough. And it made me better. You know? And I really didn't even cry about it because I don't really believe in crying at all. I don't believe in no crying. You know, you can't get me to cry at a movie. Some people be teardrops and stuff, be watching movies and stuff. Like some of them gangsters, some of the biggest gangsters in the world, they go to an opera, they start crying. For what? Crying at a Nah, man, I ain't crying. Not about that. You know, if I cry, I might shed a tear, right? You can count my tears. I'm not going to be having no stream. You can count it like a teardrop. You can count 1 tear, 2 tear. I just believe, fam, in getting back up on that horse and going for what you want. Going for it. I don't believe too much sadness and wallowing and sorrow and poor me and all that. No. Get back up. Go get it. You know, go get it. Make it happen. Yeah. Also, if you're a youngster and we played basketball, if you ended up on my team, you don't get no shots. Well, we give you 1 shot in the whole game. Don't care how good you is. You get 1 shot. We're going to give you 1 shot. Everything else we're going to use you to pass the ball in. The only time a youngster end up on my team is when you're trying to, if a youngster on another team, you try to halfway be a little fair about it, right? So we put another youngster. Okay, you put, or there ain't enough big boys out there to choose from. So maybe you ain't got a couple youngsters out there. So each side get 1 youngster. You ain't getting no shots. We're gonna use you to pass the ball. Pass the ball, take the ball out. That's your job. Y'all giving these youngsters today way too much latitude and way too much equal of a playing field. Nah, way too much equality. Nah, got to earn your stripes. Yeah. But Ryan Garcia has been suspended for a year. I'm talking about Stephen A. Boy. Steven Jackson has come out and vehemently said that this dude should have been banned for life. He should have been banned from boxing for life. How do y'all feel about that, fam? Give me a thumbs up if you think Ryan Garcia should have been banned for life for using performance enhancement drugs. Give me a thumbs up if you believe he should have been banned for life. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, they ain't got to ban that man for life. Give him a year. That's cool. or maybe 5. Maybe you think 5 years is cool. 5 years, when a boxer is in his prime, that's pretty much a life sentence. Because Ryan Garcia is 25 years old. So if he was banned for 5 years and he came back at 30, it'd pretty much be over for him. And that's boxing. That's boxing. Most fighters are done by the time they're 30 in boxing. But we'll see how that goes. Give me a thumbs up if you think he should be banned for life. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, give him another shot. Let's see. Wild up, King down, Willetta down, Immortal Goddess up, Chin up. Oh, no, that's down. Raphael down, G-Mac up. Tuck think he should go to prison. Say, be in prison. Mark B down, Emma up, Tyree down, Mello down, Jen down, Stacy down, Casey up, Tuck up, down. Who is that? The Emperor down, Darth, Seth down, Regal up. So it looks like most of y'all don't believe he should be banned for life. He cheated. He put a black eye on the sport, and y'all don't think he should be banned for life. Let me see what I think about that. Should Ryan Garcia be banned for life? As a spectator, I would say no. I'd like to see him fight again. I don't know if Devin Haney's people would trust him to fight him again, but I'd like to see if he could actually do it without being on drugs. Can he fight at that level without being on drugs? Can he knock somebody out like a Devin Haney without being on drugs? We didn't knock Devin Haney out this time. He got a decision, but he dropped him 3 times. So can he do it without the drugs? I think, yeah, I'd like to see it. I don't think he should be banned for life. Now, if I was in Devin Haney's camp, I would want him to be banned for life because he humiliated Devin Haney. He did. That was a bad look. And I'll tell you something else. You know, he rocked Devin Haney a lot, and I don't know how much damage he actually caused. That damage could show up years from now. It could show up just months from now. But, you know, he put a whooping on Devin Haney. And one could argue that he wouldn't have been able to do that if he had not used drugs, right? He may not have been able to do that. In fact, I'll go ahead and say I don't think he would have been able to do it without the drugs. So if I'm on Devin Haney's side, I'm like Devin Haney's father, Bill, like, yeah, ban him for life. He should be banned for life. I'm in absolute agreement with Team Devin Haney. I'm in absolute agreement with Team Haney that he should be banned for life if I'm on that side. But just as a spectator, if anybody was to use drugs in any sport, I don't think they should be banned for life. Also, you know, sometimes there are very rare times that people can use stuff, can have performance enhancement drugs in their system, and it could have gotten there totally innocently. You know, like for example, let's say they had a cold or headache or something, right? And you use something and you're not really paying attention to the drug. You didn't really read the ingredients all the way. And perhaps there's some type of ingredient in that that's been banned. And, you know, you used it. And perhaps you found out later what was in it and you start, oh, hell, what the hell? But guess what? It's game time tomorrow or game time 3 days later, and you can't get it out your system. Yeah, I don't think people that get caught using drugs should be banned for life. I say if you're going to have drug test before the fight. like, you know, like do it like right before the fight. Do it on fight night. Like, right, everybody in the room, right, where you right there in the room, and take that sample right then and there, right there on the spot. Take the sample on the spot. If both fighters lose some blood, they lose the same amount of blood, they fighting on an equal playing field. Be consistent. My thoughts, or let them use drugs. Anybody, whoever want to use them, let them use them. And I don't know, fam, but I guess that wouldn't be fair for somebody who don't use drugs, and because now they feel pressure to use drugs, right? If you clean, now you feel pressure to use them because this other person is now almost like a superhuman. You can rock them and hit them with everything you got. They're not going down because them drugs are holding them up. So maybe that's going too far. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's go one more time, fam. Thumbs up if you think Devin Haney should be, that Ryan Garcia should be banned for life from boxing for using performance enhancement drugs. Thumbs down if you say, nah, man, get a man another shot. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Family, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you tomorrow unless there's breaking news. No more talk.